What's up, Bertini fam? And for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Michael Bertini, and in today's video, I have a really big surprise for you all. So I can't tell you what the surprise is yet, so you're going to have to watch this video in order to see what I end up picking up. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and show me some love and support and click that subscribe button right now. This way you can stay up to date with all the future content that I'm putting out. And I want to say thank you for those of you who have shown me love and support of my YouTube channel by subscribing to it or leaving me a comment down below or liking one of my videos. It really does help me out. So I'm stoked to show you all exactly what I'm picking up today, so stay tuned in. So as you can see behind me here, I'm at Sky Power Sports of Lakeland, Florida. Now, let me know in the comments section down below what you think I'm gonna be picking up today and adding to my collection of toys. You think I should add a slingshot to the collection, a three-wheeler? Sky Power Sports, man, they got a lot of stuff. And this thing is sweet. Maverick XC. Let me know if you guys think I should add something like this to the garage. This is nice, man. That is a really cool rig. Wow, this thing is nice. That is a cool ride. Look at the shocks on this thing. Holy shit, this thing is crazy. And then they have, of course, a bunch of other UTVs if you're interested. Obviously, you are gonna probably have to be here in the Central Florida area. I mean, I'm sure they can ship it to you, but I think for paperwork and stuff like that, I think you do gotta come into these places. But I guess you'll have to wait and see to see what I picked up. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I wonder if it's this thing. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Look at this thing. Now this is nice. It's nice and clean too. I like this. This would be something nice to add to the collection. It'll give a good base to start off with. Obviously it's a lot of power, and then it's a good starting point. Change out the wheels, shocks, exhaust, handlebar setup. It's nice. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that this is what I should end up with instead of maybe what else I'm planning on getting. So something pretty crazy about what's going on right now with this whole COVID situation. So I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but there's a bunch of crates here that are just hanging out. These are all products, if you will, I should say, whether obviously these are Sea-Doos, so like jet skis, but there's more crates on Can-Am stuff, other manufacturers. Basically what these factories are doing is they're building the products and sending them out to the dealers so that they don't have to tie up their warehouses until they have all the parts in stock. So these things are being shipped out to dealers that are not literally ready to sell yet. They're missing parts. They could be missing gauge clusters like tachometers, speedometers, etc. They can be missing things like the computer, the ECM that actually runs them. So, but basically, obviously, the dealers are having to house all this inventory now, and as you can see behind me, there's just a ton of it just pretty much just sitting around here waiting for these other parts to come in. Like I said, because the manufacturers can't keep up and building all these things 100% complete like they used to, that now they're just sending them over to the dealers. So now the dealers can just sit on the inventory and wait for those parts to come in. It's crazy what's going on in this kind of market right now. It's mind-blowing to see this many crates just sitting out here missing parts. So as I was just showing you guys on the Sea-Doo stuff, look at all the Can-Am stuff. It's crazy, literally just hanging out in boxes. This one right here is actually missing parts. It's just literally just waiting there to get parts put onto it. That's an XMR. Oh wow, that's a big boy. That's the 1000R. That's a new one. Oh, that's nice. And look, just hanging out, waiting to get the parts from Can-Am, and taking up space here on the lot at Sky Power Sports. That's mind-blowing to me to see what's going on here.
But the truth is, you can do that. I can watch it.
Guys, look at this thing. This thing looks insane. It's like a monster of a vehicle. I don't even know how to put this in like size comparison. It's huge. Look how nice these things are too. Like, these things are decked out, but you're paying for them. Some of these like $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 to getting some that's put together like this. This has a 6-inch lift on it, and the wheels, and yeah, just in suspension alone, I mean, you could probably buy a really nice car with just the suspension by itself. So look at that winch, man. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, not my style, but I know a lot of y'all out there are into stuff like this. So if you guys are into the mudding and stuff, this is probably a good option. One thing too that I like about Sky Power Sports is they have accessories that you can see like all over. Carry helmets for you if you're, you know, in need of that. They have all different types of quads, bikes, kids stuff, as you guys can see there, different brands. And so they have a lot of options to choose from if you are interested in, you know, getting some sort of off-road toy. They have plenty of different price points and stuff like that. And of course, man, they really do work with you on the pricing. So that to me is a big thing, right? Customer service, and then also too the cost on the actual vehicles themselves, especially in a time like now where the used market is insane, the new market's even crazier. You know, getting a dealership to actually work with you on the pricing is really nice. And so I'd highly recommend, if you guys are in the Central Florida area, I'm in Clermont, as many of you already know. They are located here in Lakeland, Florida, which is about, I want to say about an hour south of where we live, our property. But yeah, a really nice place. And then, so if you guys are out here, I'd highly recommend you guys coming and checking them out. And then of course you can ask for Jeremy. Jeremy will go ahead and hook you up. I'm sure any of the sales associates here can take care of you, but check them out. And I'll go ahead and leave in the description box below all the information that you need if you all are interested in getting in touch with somebody here. I believe they do ship, but I think you do have to come in, like I said, and sign all the paperwork here in store. If you are interested in purchasing something, they will get it to you, but of course you got to sign the paperwork in here. Look, and they have something for y'all mudding people out here too. These things can keep you dry. I know I see a lot of the mudder guys use these things. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but yeah, for those of y'all who are interested and have apparel, they have a few cool things here. So I actually think this is probably going to be the first mod that I do to the quad. Let me know if you guys think so too. I can't stand the handlebars on what it currently comes with, and so I'm thinking about doing a set of these. I was thinking between the Pro Taper or the Renthals, so we'll see. Any of you quad guys, any of you dirt bike guys, let me know what you guys think is best in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll take some of your advice. For me, it's a looks thing, to be quite frank. Bertini fam, welcome the newest member to the Bertini Garage. This is what I purchased. Now, I just went ahead and did all the paperwork on it. So in about, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 more minutes, this thing will legally be mine to take home and add to the garage. I have a ton of big plans with it. I have a lot of brands who are going to be working with me on parts for this thing, so I'm super stoked for that. It's going to be a crazy build. Wheels are going, suspension is going, handlebars, we're adding a new exhaust to it, racks are going. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big build. You're going to want to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. This way you can stay up to date with the entire build series. I'm going to document everything for you guys, all of my installs, just like I do with all of my other videos. Man, so I'm really stoked about this thing. And then of course, as the videos go along, I'm going to take feedback just like how I have on the Harley. You guys obviously letting me know what you think that I should keep or change and what I should change it to. So I'm really excited about this one. This is going to be a great project for us to start and work on together. So with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below if you think that I made a great purchase by going with the Cam-Am Outlander XT1000R. This is the big boy. Let me know in the comment section if you think that this was a smart buying decision. If you think I made a good choice between this and going with a side-by-side, I should say. Either way, I'm happy regardless. Maybe in the future we can add a side-by-side to the garage. For now, I think this is the perfect thing for us, for the Bertini fam, and so that's exactly why I picked it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up here in a minute so you guys can hear how it sounds like from the factory, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing trailered and back over to the house. Sounds nice. impressions, this thing is pretty quick. Like, it feels really, really torquey. And I know you guys are used to hearing me say that for the Harley, but this, I mean, you could feel it. You feel like it actually wants to go on you. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked to get this thing back home and get it on the property and get it ripping. Lastly, but certainly not the least, I want to give a huge shout out to Jeremy here at Sky Power Sports of Lakeland, Florida. He got me through the entire process from the absolute beginning to the end, where I just signed all the paperwork. Everything went super smooth and they really took care of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Jeremy to give a little bit of his information. This way, if you guys are interested, and gals are interested in purchasing a quad, side-by-side, or motorcycle, dirt bike, etc., you guys can hit him up, especially if you're in the Central Florida area. He'll go ahead and take care of you. Let him know that Michael Bertini from YouTube sent you, and he'll make sure he hooks you guys up. All right, y'all, so this is Jeremy from Sky Power Motorsports of Lakeland, Florida. Jeremy, if you can, just let them know a little bit of information about you guys, and then also too, how they can reach you if they're interested in purchasing something from you guys.
So you can reach me at skypowersportslakeland.com or at 863-682-4607 and just ask for Jeremy. We do carry Polaris, Can-Am, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo boats and watercraft. We are going to be carrying Segway here in the near future, but so you can reach me at 863-682-4607.
All right, and I'm assuming they could just ask for Jeremy and they'll get a hold of you.
That's it.
Awesome, perfect. Jeremy, thank you so much again. And for those of y'all who are out there, Jeremy is actually hooking it up and he's going to get this quad over to my house. Not right now, later on. So yeah, I'm really excited to say the least. Well, as you can see, I got the bike unloaded and into my garage, into its future home. Make sure, if you have yet to click that subscribe button, you click that subscribe button right now. This way you can stay up to date with the entire build series on this thing. And then to all my subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for all your love and support. Please make sure you click that thumbs up button on this video and comment down below. I greatly appreciate it. Now remember, and this is more important than anything else I've discussed in this video, make sure you're putting out good energy into the world and you're paying it forward. I'll check y'all out later. Bye now.